recording. So later she will share the presentation. Yeah, it's over to you guys. Now you can go ahead with the presentation, please.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everybody. I'm Maxwell, project manager from CKG Consultant Private Limited. First of all, I must thank to Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority to draft a concept like this. So, however, I'm going to introduce my teammates. They are the professionals who joined with me to succeed this exercise. Mr. Ashant Taturanga working as a design engineer, and Kalnagayanta QS, and Hirushan Kalindu is a health and safety engineer, and Mr. Gayan Malsanka, our planning engineer. So, as discussed earlier, we are going to present our concept design along with this presentation. Okay, so this snap you can see, this is how the building going to be as our design. So when we go to the next slide, you can see this is the guidelines we develop our presentation and the project as well. So when we go to the next slide, we can see our project brief. The project title is Model Castle. That is our theme. The client is Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority, and consultant is CKG Consultant Private Limited. This is our company, and the duration is about 1 year as per our calculation. So the contract value is around 564.5 billion, including VATs. Sorry, funding agency is client with the private partnership, and the contract type is traditional tender, and procurement type is also traditional. When we go to the next slide, this is how we all are in our company. I introduced already for these guys. Let's go to the next slide. This is a client brief. We follow this client's concept for development the design. When the next slide, we can see the site location. Okay, when we move to the next slide, yeah, the SLTDA has given a couple of locations for us, and we selected this location from their list. And our main concern is about the natural pond, because this one we're going to use to develop the more around the castle, and there's existing building also there. Then in the next slide, we can see the geology and weather. So in this proposed location, about the 32 kilometers away from the Kandy city, and when someone driving from the Kandy, it takes about 45 to 1 hour. Proposed area is situated in the wet zone of the country, and therefore it receives lots of rainfall throughout the year, and also the 2 monsoons bring rains for this area. And so proposed area is in the middle of the hill country, and at the altitude of 816 meter from the sea level. So everyone knows when the altitude is going up, the temperature is coming down. So the average temperature is around 25 Celsius degrees, and because of that, weather is more pleasant. Because this area is very close to the Nuwara Eliya. Everyone knows the Nuwara Eliya climate is something like good, very good. So when you go to the next slide, this our environment. So access and surroundings. The proposed land is in the middle of the mountain, so this area is very peaceful and calm environment, because there are not much house also around there. So we have access road, about B grade access road. When you consider about the service, actually there is no telephone network, water supply, or storage network, because it's not very urbanized, and we think in future our development will the government will arrange these ones. So actually at the moment we got Wi-Fi system for the telephone facility, and two providers we could see SLT and Dialog. And we go to the next slide, we can see the water supply. The option is we found a tube well, because around this area we could find some tube wells. So the storage system, we proposed a storage treatment plant and the grey water treatment plant. So grey water treatment plant, we going to use wastewater from the washing machines, and the shower area. So these treated water we're going to reuse for the toilet flushing also. So, and the other thing is because of the rainfall, heavy rainfall, so we have a rainfall harvesting system we introduced, and with the treatment system like uh, reverse osmosis treatment system, because that one gives drinking water up to drinking water level. So when you go to the next slide, this is a financial feasibility study. So our QS will take more detail with this one. So when you go to the next slide, this is we did the SWOT analysis for this project to find out the strength and weaknesses as well as opportunities and threats. So when it comes about the strength, CKG Consultant is a leading company in Sri Lanka for project management and building consulting team, and we have a good experience about project management of hotels, apartments, leisure parks, office building and house projects. And the other thing is our professionals are having a very good international experience because they have worked in Dubai and Middle East countries. So they have 6 years experience. So when you think about the weaknesses, this project is not the ordinary building. Actually, this is something like unique structure. So most of the members of the team do not have such experience. So this design is the design is a combination of ancient architecture and modern technologies combined one. So there's no such development in Sri Lanka to follow our methods and systems. So when we see the opportunities, we could see there are some newly completed castle in all over the world. So recently we found JDL castle in France, and they have methods, technologies, and considerations there on the internet. So we could go through that one. And when you consider about the site area, we found the materials for the construction of castle can be found locally. So with the low cost, so like bricks, rubbles, sands, and also rubbles we can found after rock blasting in our excavation stages. So that is what analyze this. We consider about the threats. Actually, the Kandy district identified as a hazard area, but the thing is our site is in so fortunately, as per the landslide hazard zoning map of the Kandy district, our site is in the landslide not like to occur area. They have marked like this. So this is more relief for us and even the client also. All the access roads are narrow and winding, so we're facing transportation is a big challenge. And with the high rainfall, water level is natural pond will rise. So we have to lot consider about that one also. And most commonly, skilled labor shortage, we have the same that problem. So when you go to the next slide, these are the institutes we have to go for the approvals, and we have to follow their regulations. And then we'll go next slide. As I show you earlier that we have some two storage building located near the site. So we are going to convert the site building into the staff accommodation in the operation stages. And after that, before that, in construction stage, we are going to use as a site office and construction staff accommodation. So I think I have done my part. So hereafter, our planning engineer is continuing this presentation for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Maxwell.
Again, carry on.
Good. Thank you, Maxwell. Good morning, all of you. I am Gayan Pereira, planning engineer of the proposed castle project for the CKG consultancies. Planning and making arrangement is a special part of the construction industry which is help to suppressive and unnecessary delays, issues, and unnecessary expenses. we have to get the approvals and make some clearance has to be obtained from the government before the inception of the project, as well as identifying the legal aspects on behalf of the client. By legislating respect, the government expects to reduce the unnecessary influence against the environment and
Hello.
So if he's not getting, then why not someone else can join? I mean, so you please continue, I suppose. It's
Yeah,
better.
Ashan, can you continue for your design from here now? Ashan, so design engineer, so you can continue from your part.
Maxwell, can you see my desktop?
Yeah, video is
Okay.
on. No, the slide is not moving. Yeah, now it's okay. Carry on.
Now, okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Ashan Chaturanga from CKG Consultant, acting design engineering. This is our site layout. So we are reserved this area for car parking, and this is our access road, and this is Row Beach, and this is the Bailey, and we are planning to landscape method is soft soft escape method, and this is our castle, and rear side we are reserved for services, so biogas units, treatment plants, and turbine units. So let's move next. This is our basement floor plan. So we are arranged this side for staff members. So this is a male staff restroom and washroom, locker room, and changing room, and other side is females. So this is this also you can see reserved for services. There are water pump room, fire pump house, and generator room, electrical panel room, and laundry. And this middle part is dry kitchen, wet kitchen, cold storage, dry storage, and material storage units. So this is a plan. This arrangement is middle part is greater hall, and other side conference hall, and this is the washroom area, and library, dining area, office, and front office, waiting area, gallery in there. So first floor plan we are mainly reserved for guests. These two main area we are reserved for master bedroom, and other areas bedrooms, normal bedrooms, and middle part we are mainly used for living area. Next. Second floor plan actually reserved for middle part meditation purpose. This will constructed with pyramid structure, and roof terrace. Roof terrace actually middle part is void. Around part we are in terrace floor, and terrace using for guest for walking and see surrounding environment purpose. And this is a overhead tank, 50,000 liters capacity. So this 4 towers above level, we are planning to place solar panels. This is our front elevation. this is the side elevation, and section view mainly I highlighted that our flow height it's a 3.6 meter. This also section. This is the very attractive view in our perspective view. This also, and we are design some foundation. So this is our recommendation. I mainly highlight the bearing capacity for raft. It's a 150 kilonewtons per square meter, and settlement is 50 millimeter. And this is I have done some structural model and analyze. This is the base pressure in there. So we are achieve our bearing capacity, and this is my structural model. Thank you for giving chance, and take the next chance for our quantity survey. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Ashan. Good morning. I'm Kalayan Isanka, quantity surveyor of this project. Estimate and construction program is one of the most important part in project management because it will give proper identification to client, client about project cost and duration to client. First, we can focus on cost estimate. This estimate is prepared based on SLS 573, and all construction works are categorized to main sections. We can see in this grand summary, main construction sections, cost of each sections, and its percentage out of total sum. If we go through the grand summary quickly, preliminaries have been taken around 30 million. This section includes site facilities, insurance covers, disciplinary reports, security and safety measures, site cleaning, temporary works, and all other preliminary works. It has been taken 6.38% of total sum. Excavation has been taken 10.5 million, and this includes excavation of hard foundation and rock plastic. Concrete works have been taken 152 million. Masonry works have been taken 6.8 million. Waterproofing works have been taken 5.6 million, and this includes waterproofing works in raft foundation, washrooms, and roof terrace. Carpentry works have been taken 16 million. This includes all doors and windows. Interior works have been taken 17 million. This includes furniture, rooms, and great roads. Drainage system have been taken 7.5 million, and basically this cost for waste management system. Plumbing works has been taken 4.2 million. Mechanical installation has been taken 24 million, and it includes AC, fire network, and biogas systems. Electrical installation has been taken 35 million, and includes all electrical wiring and fittings. Finishes have been taken 36 million. It includes plaster and wall, paint, and veneer stone laying, timber floor, titanium floor, and granite floor. Roof works have been taken 4.7 million, and provision sum for construction of the mortgage, drawbridge, and landscaping works have been taken 97 million, and this cost is 20.59% out of total cost. So now we have subtotal 1, and its cost is 475 million. 5% of subtotal 1 had been added for the contingencies because of the unexpected risk, design changes, variation, and extra works that can happen during the construction period. This will help client to manage proper budget and cash flow until the end of construction project. Another 5% of subtotal 1 had been added as price fluctuations because rate of materials and labor are used in current market prices, and this can be vary in the future. This cost can be claimed in each IP according to the each month of CWFS. And after we have subtotal 2, and cost is 502 million, and 8% of subtotal 2 have been added for VAT. Finally, grand total cost of this project is 564.5 million. And after we can see the master program of proposed castle project. Duration of this of pre-contract works are 100.
So the health and safety now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take it quick. Duration of the pre-contract works are 108 calendar days according to the estimated pre-contract program. This is the breakdown of pre-contract works, and these works are mainly divided into 3 stages: feasibility stage and design stage and tender stage. Feasibility stage was 11 days, and today is the day of client approval, day 24th of October 2020, and hereafter we can go design stage 30 days and tender stage 71 days with approval. Post-contract program will schedule to 332 calendar days. Construction works will schedule to start on 9th of March 2021. Construction, yeah, that's all about the Conduit 7 part. And now I invite Mr. Yushan to present further details about this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kalanan. Good morning, all of you. I am Health and Safety Manager of CKG Construction. Risk management, health and safety, waste management are the major part of construction. Risk management process, there are 4 categories: risk identification, risk assessment, risk mitigation, and risk control. Firstly, risk identification of this project. We can discuss financial, economic risk, social and political and legal risk, health and safety risk, design and specification risk, scope of the project risk. Financial and economical come increased taxes, rising raw material prices, social and political and legal risks come. Changes government rules and regulation, incomplete approvals before it start the project. Health and safety, environmental risk, damage to environmental due to construction pollution and negligence. Design and specification, changes the design plans, the scope of the budget, complexity and changes scope. We can move next slide. Risk assessment, risk controlling and risk managing. Risk mitigation, 4 categories: risk transfer, risk reduction, risk sharing, risk acceptance. Risk transfer, transferring the risk another party who can manage the risk. Risk reduction, reduce the risk. Risk sharing, sharing the risk available more 2 parties. Risk acceptance, no more mitigation they can available, the risk should be accepted. Risk controlling, controlling the risk. Then health and, we can move next slide. Health and safety, the major part of the construction. Our health and safety policy achieve the highest standard in the field in construction. Working of the welfare on an employees, and the employees must be adapt health and safety principles. We can move next slide. Our health and safety principles. All employees must receive the advanced training, and protective equipment should be used, and fixing warning and signboards. Provide training before using machinery and using experienced people for this. We can move next slide. Our health and safety standard, OSHAS, EMP and ISO. Then we can move next slide. Our health and safety equipment and accessories, ladders, platforms, robots, sign and notification, etc. We can move next slide. The top management have main responsibility of the health and safety. The main parts of the project: the CDM coordinator, client, designer, and contractor of this project. The health and safety of hazard during substructure construction. Substructure is the main part